believe that being kind to yourself is a virtue, you are mistaken. It is the ultimate delusion. Softness is merely the shackle of a slave who has learned to love his iron cage. While you negotiate with your fatigue, you are simply polishing the bars of your own prison. Listen closely. You are not exhausted because you work too hard. You are exhausted because you are tired of your own inconsistency. You are soul tired because you spend your days kneeling before inferior minds and indulging into cheap dopamine of the masses. You have surrendered your crown before you even felt its weight. Discipline is not the freedom the herd babbles about in their colorful self-help books. True discipline is not a habit. It is an act of violence against your own weakness. It is the cold-blooded ability to look at your emotions, your excuses, and your petty desires and bury them alive. Today, I am not here to offer you comfort or empty motivation. I am here to lead you through a psychological purge. We are here to execute the coward currently occupying your body. Only when that weakling is dead can the true ruler, the architect of power, finally take the throne. Prepare yourself. The era of negotiation is over.
You are currently living inside a strategic trap, a battlefield designed to ensure your defeat before you even begin. Look around you. Everything in this modern era is engineered to make you soft, sedated, and obedient. They feed you cheap dopamine to rot your will and provide endless entertainment to drown your capacity for deep thought. They want you reactive. They want you predictable. Because a predictable man is a man who can be governed, manipulated, and discarded at will. Do you feel the crushing weight of your own isolation? When you reject their hollow pleasures and meaningless chatter, they call you obsessed or cold. When you rise at 4 a.m. while the world is still drowning in the cowardice of its blankets, you feel like an alien. You feel the sting of being an outlier, an exile in your own life. The masses look at you with suspicion because your discipline is a mirror that reflects their own stagnation. Hear this truth. That loneliness is not a mistake. It is the sacred sign of an evolutionary mutation. You are not broken. You are simply no longer a part of the herd. You are shedding the skin of the sheep to grow the spirit of the hunter. You are choosing the cold freedom of the wolf on the hill over the warm, safe cage of the sheep in the pen. While they seek comfort, you are seeking the edge. The outlier is the true psychological architect. Only the one who dares to look directly into the abyss of their own inner chaos has the power to reshape it. You are here to stop reacting to the world and start bending it to your design. You are here to build a fortress of discipline so absolute that no force, internal or external, can ever breach its walls.
The truth is a blade that does not care for your comfort. Machiavelli taught us a lesson the modern world is too cowardly to speak. Kindness without claws is merely weakness in disguise. If you are not a master of your own spirit, you are destined to be a servant to those who are. A man who cannot command himself can never hope to command anyone else.
To negotiate with your own laziness is to commit high treason against your future empire. Do not be deceived by the fairy tales of the herd. This world does not run on dreams or virtues. It is a cold record of survival, power, and dominance. It operates through the physics of calculation and strategy, where fortune only favors the mind that has already prepared for chaos. Men are simple creatures. They bow to appearances and result, not to the truth you keep hidden in your heart. If your internal state is a mess of shifting desires, you are not a ruler. You are merely a victim awaiting a predator. Etch this oracle into your mind. People will only fear you when they cannot predict your next move. Predictability is the death of power. True discipline is the most perfect mask you will ever wear. It makes you unreadable, unshakable, and utterly immune to the trivial emotions that drown the masses. Behind this mask, you become a psychological fortress where impulses are executed and logic sits on the throne. They seek to be understood. You will seek to be untouchable.
The first tactic in your arsenal is the discipline of silence. Silence is not absence, it is power in its purest form. The average man is a fool who broadcasts his plans and posts his trivial victories before he has even begun the work. He releases the pressure valve before the engine even starts. You will do the opposite. You must become a ghost. Silence is the only fortress that no army can breach. Every word you spill is a confession of your fears, desires, and insecurities. To explain yourself is to speak the language of a subordinate seeking mercy. The powerful do not justify their actions, they execute them. I command you to disappear for 6 months. No announcements, no social validation, no hollow chatter. Build your strength in the dark, where no one can judge your mistakes or interfere with your rise. When you re-emerge, you will not need to speak. Your results will have a voice louder than anything you could ever say. Next, we master emotional alchemy. There is a lie that the disciplined are robots. In truth, the sovereign feels everything: the sting of rejection, the rot of boredom, and the urge to quit. He simply does not care. You must treat your emotions like the weather. Acknowledge the storm, but do not cancel the mission because it rains. In this internal state, you are the prince and your emotions are the unruly subjects. If they riot, you crush them. Use the 3-second rule. When the alarm sounds or the duty calls, you have 3 seconds to move. If you wait 4, your brain will negotiate you into the safety of mediocrity. Bypass the negotiation. Move. The body must obey the command without hesitation. You will transmute your impulses. Anger is no longer a tantrum, it is fuel for precision. Fear is no longer a cage, it is a signal to prepare for war. When you detach your actions from your feelings, you become a machine that functions regardless of the environment. You become untouchable. The third tactic is the weaponization of isolation. The crowd is the ultimate enemy of clarity. Surrounded by the noise and opinions of the weak, your will thins and your edge dulls. Most people drown themselves in glow screens and buzzing voices because they cannot bear the truth that silence reveals. You must embrace the cold. Isolation is not an escape, it is a laboratory. It is the ruthless act of separation
where you refine your habits and build the fortress of your mind. You must be willing to walk away from those who do not serve the mission. When you rise, the herd will call you cold or obsessed because your discipline is a mirror that reflects their own stagnation. Enter monk mode. Lock the door, turn off the noise, and face the work. In this solitude, you are constructing the strength required to bend the world to your design when you return. Let them call you the villain. Mastery requires no witnesses. Finally, you must achieve the mastery of time. Time is the rarest currency of power, yet it is the one you squander like a beggar. Every second you lose is a gift to the enemy that wants you weak. Power belongs to the man who rules his hours with the cruelty of a tyrant. Stop waiting for inspiration or the perfect moment. Inspiration is for the weak. Action is your law. You must treat every hour like a soldier under your command, deployed with precision and given a strict, lethal purpose. Never waste a soldier on a skirmish of weakness. Guard your time like a dragon guards gold. The rule: if it does not sharpen you or advance your empire, it must be slaughtered. Every task, every silence, and every breath must be bent toward your rise. The man who treats time casually will always kneel before the man who treats time as a weapon. Do not drift. Deploy.
I do not ask you for likes or subscriptions like those desperate for the hollow validation of the masses. Seeking approval is the behavior of a subordinate begging for mercy. I demand something far more expensive. I demand your absolute commitment to your own rise. If you are ready to stop being a slave to your impulses and start being the ruler of your own destiny, you must step into the architect level right now. Seal this decree in the shadows of the comments below. Write these words: "My mind is a fortress that cannot be invaded." The moment this screen turns to black, the person you used to be must die. You are currently at war with your past self, and if you do not execute your weaknesses today, they will surely murder your future tomorrow. Do not postpone this conflict. Machiavelli warned us, there is no avoiding war. It can only be postponed to the advantage of others. Every second you hesitate is a gift to the enemy that wants you weak. The path ahead is steep, cold, and you must walk it alone. You are left with one final, brutal choice. Do you prefer the suffocating, pathetic warmth of the sheep in the pen, safe, fed, and waiting for the slaughter? Or do you crave the cold, lethal freedom of the wolf on the hill? You cannot have both. The herd offers comfort, but the hunt offers the throne. The choice is yours, but mark my words, the world does not care about your intentions or your potential. It does not judge you by your truth. The world judges you solely by the results you achieve. Now, go. Build your empire in the dark.